Good morning and happy Tuesday. I'd like to talk about hope a little bit this morning. I am a beacon of hope in my community. And what I mean by that is that I'm a long-term brain cancer survivor. I was diagnosed in June of 2016. I have outlived the population statistics that were given to me. In fact, I'm about to outlive them for a second time. What I mean by that is when I was newly diagnosed, I was given a prognosis of about 2 years, and I lived 8 years. And then I had recurrence of the same brain cancer at the beginning of this year, and I was told 9 to 12 months, and with some optimism that I'd be on the 12-month side of that deal. Well, that was last November, so we're at that point. We're at that 12-month point. So that's twice in my life now that I've been given a particular prognosis and then have lived beyond it. And I don't have any intention of slowing down now. I'm going to go get some lab work done and start chemo tonight if the numbers look good. And so this is what we do, is put one foot in front of the other. And that does demand some hope, and it does demand some optimism. But hope does not mean that you are hopelessly optimistic. Hope means that you allow yourself to explore the possibility space of the best outcome. Hope doesn't mean that you are insured of that outcome. Hope doesn't mean that you're deserving of that outcome, whereas others are not. Hope means that you allow the possibility for the best possible outcome. That's what we do when we go and get MRI scans to have some sort of disease surveillance to see if our tumors are growing or shrinking or being stable and steady. Hope means that we hope for the best possible outcome. Not that it's insured to us, not that we deserve it, not that we're entitled to it, but that we are hopeful of the best possible outcome. My antidote to guilt is hope. It is easy to feel guilty when you're a long-term survivor like me. In my 8.5 years of living with brain cancer, I've sadly lost many friends along the way. People have entered my life because they've become newly diagnosed with brain cancer, and then I've been with them through the disease trajectory and then their ultimate death. So people have been diagnosed and died within the time that I've just continued to live. So that puts me in a position where I feel a responsibility to my community. So my antidote to guilt is responding to my duty, my sense of obligation, to be present, to be hopeful, to be out in public as a patient advocate, to take my 8.5 years of experience and to bring that to benefit those who are in their first 8.5 days of their experience. So I do feel duty bound. I do feel obligated. I feel like I have a responsibility to show up for my community. I've outlived the prognosis twice now. And so doing that brings me hope and can bring hope to the community. Not a false hope, not a hopelessly optimistic hope, not a hope of entitlement, not a hope of sure outcome, but a hope that allows us to explore the possibility space of the best possible outcome. So however you're feeling today, I hope you leave room and a window in your life to explore the possibility space of the best possible outcome.